guys, guys, this is going to be a really short video, but here today I am going to talk about what the creature from A Quiet Place really is. I'm sure that we've all heard of Trevor Henderson. He is a really good artist, a horror artist. He's made multiple creatures like Siren Head, Country Road Creature, which is what we're also going to talk about today, and a bunch of other creatures, cartoon, cat, a bunch of them. Now, Trevor Henderson's most famous creation at this day is Siren Head, because it was repopulated after people made up fake sightings. And I'm not sure if they're fake. Siren Head could be real. However, if they are real, then they're most likely more than one of them, because there are sightings from all around the world. One was in Russia, one could be in America, one could be in Ireland, one could be everywhere. So, Siren Head. Draw a quick picture of him, just in case we don't know what he looks like. Not the best drawing, but look, it'll do for now, because it's kind of inside a rush, so. Let's do a thin pole. Man, I'm so bad at arts. Now, Siren Head is 40 feet tall. Now, how do we know that he's really 40 feet tall, if he is real? If Trevor Henderson made him, as there's sightings everywhere. So Siren Head is most likely not real, unless Trevor Henderson actually saw him and then wrote about him. Because most of his creations are fictional. Siren Head, however, maybe he actually saw Siren Head for himself and drew what he described. 40 feet tall. Everyone says that he used to be a military soldier, and he was one of the survivors from trying to go and find him. And Siren Head has thin flesh, wires everywhere because he's Siren, megaphones in his head. Not the best and most accurate drawing yet, but some hanging off wires. Now, I don't think Siren Head is completely wrapped in wiring, but from what I know, he is. So let's just go for that. So this is my perspective of Siren Head. Like this. Not the best drawing, but it's accurate. It's not. But that's not what we're here to talk about. So, actually, I'm kind of proud of that Siren Head drawing. Actually, no, I'm kidding. We're not talking about Siren Head today. We're talking about the Country Road Creature. The Country Road Creature is supposed to have long arms, kind of like the creature in The Quiet Place, or A Quiet Place. And more long legs, scaly back. He's supposed to be really scary. But that's not the first time we've seen a creature like that. Years ago in Russia, I'm sure everyone has seen this image, but I'm not going to go up in her browser because I've already seen it before. But we've probably all seen that creature in Russia that was climbing up that building, kind of like Spider-Man, middle of the night. Well, Trevor Henderson, years later, came up with the same idea to draw him. So now, that creature is now popular because of Trevor Henderson. And that was the Country Road Creature. As you can see where A Quiet Place got the name from, A Country Road Creature. They call it the creature inside of A Quiet Place. But this probably has nothing to do with the incident back in Russia. USSR. That probably has nothing to do with it. But we all probably seen the image. It climbing up the building. So is this real or fake? Is this myth real or fake? First of all, let's go back to the first original sighting of it, which was in Russia climbing up a big building. And well, that to my knowledge, that's the first ever image, or the first ever capture of him. Around 3 years later, when the image was slowly losing popularity, because the internet was onto other creatures like Slenderman. He's kind of gone dead as well, but today I'm on YouTube and I see that a YouTuber is trying to bring the life back to Slenderman. Me, myself, I loved Slenderman. He was one of my favourite myths. So 3 years later, Trevor Henderson decides to... I'm pretty sure Trevor Henderson, around 3 years later, Trevor Henderson probably saw this image 3 years later after it was created, and he decided to draw it. And when he drew it, another few years later, so let's quickly draw Trevor. I can just use this. So then basically, this what? A quiet place. So the real question is now, did Trevor Henderson really make this creature? Was he the first to make it? Because I'm quite sure that no one knows the actual date he made that image. And no one actually knows what year the image in Russia was taken. Well, I think it was in the USSR anyway. I'm quite sure it was. Could just cross the siren head. But what if the Quiet Place actually made this creature? What if John Krasinski actually thought of this creature years ago and never actually got around to the idea of it? Before the images, before everything. What if he's the telekinetic genius? I mean, come on. It could be a possibility. So, John Krasinski, draw his name. John Krasinski. What if he thought of the creature, or the country road creature, before Trevor Henderson knew about it, before the image was actually taken, and he had it inside of his head until he saw the images, until he saw the Trevor Henderson country road creature, and then he got on it and made a movie on it. A Quiet Place. It's a pretty popular movie out in 2018 and 2019. So that's really all I want to talk about here today. But let's do a little bit more investigating. Let's actually check the year Trevor Henderson made it. Did Trevor Henderson make the mess up the spelling? Country road creature. Okay, I found some images of the country road creature. Let's have a little look to see which one isn't subject to copyright. Never mind, that's a video. I'm looking for images. What the hell? No thank you. Okay, here it is. So here is a This is actually some really good art. It's just the face. He's smiling. That right there is the country road creature. That looks similar to the quiet place creature, except shorter legs. Country road creature has legs up to there, arms around to there, and definitely not smiling. Doesn't really have a face. The back needs to be more scaly, but still, it's a possibility. So, who originally made this creature? Was it John Krasinski? Was it the guy in the USSR? Was it Trevor Henderson? Who will know? But in the next video, I'll be talking about Siren Head. Yeah. I'm kidding, guys. More investigating. So, in Russia, on the building, that was taken, to my knowledge, in the USSR. And who knows if this was really the country road creature? What if there's multiple country road creatures? But okay, guys, I might have to make a part 2 to this, because this needs a lot more investigating than I thought I would need. So, I'll see you all in the next one. It's going to need a lot more investigating, guys.